An American millionaire passes away, but all he leaves his son is a worn-out leather bag. Sam opens the bag. Inside are $150,000 and a note. The note instructs him to deliver the money to someone else. Sam is stunned. He decides to drive to the mysterious address written on the note to find out the truth. He follows the address to a small house. Sam assumes it's the home of his father's mistress, but to his surprise, a woman and a boy live there. Could this boy be his half-brother? Sam hides outside, secretly observing them. The woman gets a phone call. Her expression darkens. She tears a piece from yesterday's newspaper and drives off. Sam follows closely behind. She enters a church, and he sits quietly in the back. When it's her turn to speak, she walks to the podium, unfolds the torn newspaper, and reads, "My father just passed away, yet he still never came to acknowledge me.
I don't exist."
Sam is shocked. This woman is actually his half-sister. His father never told him. Sam is shaken and lost in thought. After the memorial, he approaches her. It's their first meeting, but Sam says nothing about their relationship. They simply exchange names. Back home, Sam gulps down a glass of milk to steady himself. He asks his girlfriend to come outside, opens the leather bag, and tells her about the inheritance and about his sister. He admits he doesn't want to hand over the money. He wants to use it to cover problems at work, but his girlfriend urges him to honor his father's final wish. The two argue fiercely. She ends up walking out on him. Left alone, Sam has no idea what the right decision is. He doesn't even tell his mother. Instead, he spirals into a slump, doing nothing all day. What he doesn't know is that his mother overhears everything from upstairs. Driven by curiosity, Sam begins following his sister and her son. One day, he catches his nephew shoplifting cassette tapes. Sam steps in to stop him, then offers to pay for a few more. He even drives him home. It's their first meeting as uncle and nephew. That evening, Sam visits the bar where his sister Frankie works. She's surprised to see him again, thinking he's looking for something more intimate.
"Can I get you something that they sell here?"
Sam is startled and immediately declines. Once the misunderstanding clears, they sit and talk. Frankie kicks off her painful high heels, relaxing for the first time. She says she only works here to take care of Josh. Sam casually asks what she remembers about her father. Frankie says he left when she was 8, chose another family, never looked back. She has no idea. The man standing across from her comes from that family. After a short chat, they say goodbye. Back in his car, Sam is overwhelmed with emotion. This conversation makes him realize how hard her life has been. The fatherly love he took for granted was something she never had. He wonders whether to tell her the truth or just walk away. Then he finds Josh's backpack left in the back seat. Inside is a book about helping teenagers cope with anxiety. Staring at it, Sam decides to stay. Meanwhile at school, Josh tosses a piece of sodium metal into the pool. The tiles explode. The principal calls Frankie, threatening expulsion. As a single mother, this is devastating. She pleads with the principal, but she won't budge. Out of options, Frankie fights back. She argues the school improperly stored the chemicals. Josh could have been seriously hurt. In the end, the principal agrees. Josh will not be expelled. Exhausted and overwhelmed, Frankie returns to the church once again, pouring out all her sorrow and frustration. As she leaves, her cigarette accidentally drops into her purse. Just then Sam appears, pretending he's there to say goodbye, offering her a few words of comfort. Before he leaves, Frankie invites him to dinner. This time, she opens up completely. She tells Sam that her youth was messy, and to this day, she still doesn't know who Josh's father is. That has taken a heavy toll on Josh emotionally. She also shares that her father left when she was only 8, choosing another family. At 15, she went looking for him, but when she found him having dinner with friends, he made her wait in a corner the entire afternoon. She never saw him again. Before Sam leaves, he asks, "The other family, did you ever talk about them?" Frankie replies, "I didn't want to know. I hated them. They got him." Her words hit Sam with deep guilt. That night, Sam calls his girlfriend and tells her everything about Frankie's life. She urges him to tell Frankie the truth, that hiding it will only hurt her more. The next day, Sam brings the old leather bag to the law office, leaving it for Frankie as their father wished. He then takes Josh shopping, buying all kinds of necessities. When Frankie returns, she tells Sam the lawyer contacted her about the inheritance. Sam says, "You could use the money to go to college, give Josh a better life." But Frankie refuses to accept it. She questions why a total stranger would suddenly care so much about her. Sam dodges the question, unable to tell her the truth, and walks out. Back home, he digs through old letters, trying to piece together the past, only to stumble upon his mother's medical file from 3 years ago. It's another blow on top of everything else. He urges her to get treatment, but she refuses to go to the hospital. In the middle of their argument, Sam accidentally mentions Frankie. His mother isn't surprised. Clearly, she already knows about the past. He presses her for answers. She grows agitated, refuses to talk, and slams the door shut. Meanwhile, problems at work surface, and Sam is told he must return to New York to fix them. He heads to Frankie's house, only to find Josh home alone. He quietly says goodbye to the boy, but it's clear Josh doesn't want him to leave. To force the separation, Sam says harshly,
I can't babysit you because you don't have any real friends.
In the afternoon, Sam arrives at the airport, ready to catch the 6 p.m. flight back to New York. But suddenly, Frankie calls. Josh has gotten into a fight at school. He was being mocked and lashed out. The school demands a parent on site immediately. Frankie begs Sam to help. Faced with the choice between family and work, Sam doesn't hesitate, he chooses family. By the time Frankie arrives, Sam has already taken care of everything. The three of them return to Frankie's house. Later that night, Sam sits by Josh's bed, gently teaching him how to deal with people, how to handle bullying, how to control his emotions. Frankie listens quietly from behind the wall, deeply moved. At this point, neither Frankie nor Josh knows Sam's true identity. But after all this time together, Frankie seems to have fallen for him. Sam realizes he can't hide it any longer. He finally gathers the courage and tells the truth. I'm his son, Jerry, he's my father. Frankie is furious. She throws Sam out. Whether it's because of what their father did, or because her own brother deceived her emotions, she breaks down, holding Josh in her arms, sobbing. It's only then that Sam truly realizes the gravity of what he's done. All this time, the hiding, the hesitation, only brought more pain to Frankie. That night, Sam returns to his mother's home. She greets him with a soft smile, and finally opens up, telling him everything about the past. Years ago, Sam's father was charming and carefree, and ended up fathering children with 2 different women. It was Sam's mother who forced him to choose their side. In truth, everything stems from the father's actions. 1 man, 2 broken families, a deeply irresponsible choice. Sam's mother hands him an old videotape. On it are recordings of his father, secretly filming Frankie as she grew up. Sam rushes to find her. He wants to tell Frankie that their father never ignored her. He had always been watching, just in a different way. But Frankie has already moved out. Turns out, she accepted the inheritance for Josh's sake. She didn't want her son to suffer the way she once did. With the money, she bought a new home, earned a degree, and no longer has to work at the bar. Her life is finally improving, but Sam can't find her, and a sense of regret lingers in his heart. Now that his mother has opened up, she finally agrees to begin treatment. It's the best news Sam has had in a long time. That night, he calls his girlfriend again. He hopes she can come with him tomorrow to support his mother at the hospital. She hangs up without a word, but the next day, she shows up. Sam sincerely apologizes to her. In truth, she never gave up on him. She was just waiting for him to become the man she believed he could be. Meanwhile, at Frankie's home, Josh watches Sam's old videos. He misses the days when Sam was around, so he looks up Sam's address and sends their new location to him. The next day, Sam arrives. Frankie immediately knows this must have come from Josh. The siblings see each other again. Sam brings Frankie to watch the tape their mother gave him. In it, they see footage from when both of them were kids. Frankie is at a park, the same one her mother often took her to. And their father? He used to take Sam there as well. It turns out, their father never truly abandoned Frankie. He simply didn't know how to be present in the right way. So he watched from a distance, loving her in the only way he knew how.